In this TeamWork 5 Manager tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up a forecast model so you can create forecast series and plans. To do that, go to your top menu bar and click on TeamWork. Make sure you have your enterprise selected. You do need enterprise level permissions in order to do this. Then click on Forecast. You should arrive at your forecast main page. Go to your new top menu bar and select Models. If you want to use a model you've already created, click the arrow next to Models and select one from the drop-down menu. But if you would like to add a new model, click Add in the upper right-hand corner. You can create a feed to series model, a series to series model, or a series to plan model. You can't go directly from feed to plan, so make sure you have a series in between. In this case, I want to go feed to series, so I'm going to click this option. Again, name this. I like to name it the same thing as my series, so I'm going to say example. That way I know which one goes where. Then you need to create a map for this data. In this case, I'm going to choose after hours because that has the most current data, and I will take that data and add it to the example series we just created. And if you changed your mind and you don't want to create this series, click Close. I do, so I'm going to choose Save. And now that model has been created, but it's currently empty. So I'm going to click this arrow and choose Example, and now I can fill out that model's information. Right now, I have the input, which is the after hours data, but I don't have a function. Maybe I do want to give this a function. So I'll select Edit. Right now, I could change the feed if I wanted. I could click this arrow and select Example, but I'm going to leave it at after hours. I can also change the interval, but you do want your interval to match the interval you created for series. So I'm going to leave that at 60 minutes. I am going to add a function, and we're going to do a very basic one. We're going to say the sum of spend. That is the name of the column I created in my data series. If you don't want to edit this function, click Close. I do, so I'm going to choose Save. And now that function has been created. To test out your new model or data series, select Test. The current week has no data because this week has no data, so I'm going to go to earlier in the month. I'll click this calendar icon and I'm going to select the first. I could have also used the forward or backward arrows, and I can change the way I'm viewing this information by clicking the arrow next to weeks, and I can view a set date range, days, weeks, or months at a time. But I'm going to leave this on weeks. So I can see that this restaurant is open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., and I can see roughly how much is spent each hour. If I changed my mind and I wanted to redo this function, I could click on Setup again, and I will be taken back to this editing page. But let's say I'm happy with that information. Next, I need to execute the model. So choose Execute. So first, select the dates that you want to execute this model for. I'll click this calendar icon, and I'm going to choose from June 1st. Select the second calendar icon to June 14th. If I wanted, I could save empty rows, but I don't, so I'm not going to check that box. If you're happy with your date range, choose Execute. And now this model has been used to create a series. To view the data, go to your top menu bar and click on Series. Then select the name of the series you used to create that model. So I will click this arrow and choose Example. Then I'm going to select Details. And now I can see all of that information that I just created. That's how you can add models in TeamWork 5. Check out the next video to learn how to edit and delete series.